From a rainy Coors Field in Denver, MLB Network is on the air. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the San Diego Padres and the Colorado Rockies. Get ready for Rockies baseball next. Austin Gomber will be on the mound for the Rocks. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy pitched really well in his last outing, only allowing 1 run. If he brings that kind of stuff to the ballpark, he has a chance to pitch another gem in this one.
So now here is Jake Cronenworth. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Gets dirty and gloves it. How about that?
Sneaky, one of my favorite players in the game. I don't think people know how athletically gifted Trevor Story is. That diving play should let you know he's exciting to watch with the bat and the glove.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Here's the 0-1 pitch. High in the air out to center field. On the run is Tapia. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Now it'll be Fernando Tatis Jr., a real threat with the bat, currently the National League home run leader.
Yeah, he's blasted 4 home runs in his last 10 games, too, and he's got that power stroke working right now.
This guy's an absolute nightmare to opposing pitcher. Power to all fields, and he'll take that ball away and drive it for opposite field power.
And now the first pitch. Well, boys, we take a look at the Rockies starting play here tonight. They came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty V, and you know what, D-Row, this is when you really get tested. They call it the dog days of August for a reason. When you're struggling like this team is right now, the games get long, the schedule gets long, and you start looking forward towards the end of the season.
Yeah, but you got to find a way, Dan. You know as well as I do. You got to look in the mirror. You're playing for way more. Especially the way this team is underachieved, you got to keep grinding. You got to find a way to put your foot on the gas and show up to the yard every day ready to go.
Hit in the air to center field. Waiting on it is Tapia, and he makes the play to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. The Rockies coming up. We've got no score. Darvish, the right-hander from Japan, will get the starting assignment in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Wow, talk about a number that jumps out at you. This guy's whip, which is walks to hits to innings pitch, is less than 1 coming into this start. That's not an easy thing to do. That tells me one thing. Not only is his stuff good, but he wipes people out quick. This is a real good pitcher.
And now here is Reinald Tapia. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Darvish pauses. Here's the pitch. In there, strike 1. Guys, the swinging Friars as they take the field here tonight. They come in winners of 2 straight and looking to get things turned around in what hasn't been all that amazing a stretch for them.
Yeah, Matty V, and you know what, D-Row, this is when you really get tested. They call it the dog days of August for a reason. When you're struggling like this team is right now, the games get long, the schedule gets long, and you start looking forward towards the end of the season.
Yeah, but you got to find a way, Dan. You know as well as I do. You got to look in the mirror. You're playing for way more, especially the way this team is underachieved. You got to keep grinding. You got to find a way to put your foot on the gas and show up to the yard every day ready to go.
Batting second, the first baseman, Josh Fuentes.
So 1 down, no one aboard. And here's Josh Fuentes to the batter's box. Now the first pitch. 1 out, nobody on. Fouled away. popped him up. Tatis into shallow left. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Batting third.
Next up
right
is
fielder.
Charlie Blackmon. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Here it comes. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
As a veteran out on the mound, that's a pitch that you expect to get a call on. Got to believe he keeps pounding that spot until he builds a rapport with the umpire.
And it looked like the fastball got away from him there. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. And now a pitch on the way. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. He'll try it again, 3-2. And that's lifted the other way out to left. Around first, he's digging for second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing. But hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
Trevor Story steps in now. He swings and sends it in the air to right center field. Grisham makes the catch to end the inning. So they can't make anything out of the 2-out double. We're off to the second, scoreless on the show. So here is Manny Machado. Lifetime versus this pitcher. He's had success, 6 for 14. He also has 1 home run. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Oh, and he gets the inning started with a bang as this is hit high and deep to left field. Into the bleachers and gone. It's a solo home run off the bat of Manny Machado. Career number 247. And the Padres bust out in front 1-0.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Here's Will Myers. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Comes in here right at 260. 25 homers, 56 runs batted in. Myers awaiting the 1-0. A bouncer to the left side. Story picks it up. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
That is it. The center fielder, number 2, Trent Grisham.
In to hit will be Trent Grisham, who was responsible for both of his club's runs batted in last night's ball game. First pitch on its way. Padres an early 1-0 lead here in the second. A ball and a strike. The 1-1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Adams is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out. That'll bring up Austin Nola. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. Here it comes. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Hey, I know they say this is not the place you want to work up in the zone for fear of home runs going out of Coors Field. But I'll tell you what, maybe he's enticing some more swing and miss up there. Maybe going to work a little bit more north and south today.
And that one yanked just foul.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Got him swinging, and that's the third out. But the Padres draw first blood here on the solo home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's 1-0 San Diego. Here's Matt Adams now. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only one score.
Matt Adams.
Darvish pauses. First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
As this game progresses, I don't think he's going to want to miss in that spot down the middle of the plate much more. It's early. They're a little less aggressive right now, so he's able to get away with it.
1-1.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
The 1-1 home.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
The 2-2. Gets him looking, strike 3.
Beautiful backdoor slider for the punch out right there, guys. When it's tight like this one was, it looks like a fastball off the plate, then darts back at the corner at the last second. Locked them up completely with that one.
To the plate now, Colton Welker, and he fouls this one off. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 7 homers, 39 driven in. Lifted in the air out towards left center. O'Grady will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. So the next to bat will be Connor Wong. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. First pitch coming. Here it is as he rips it on the ground to second. And that's through for a hit. The relay. And he is safe at second base as he legs out a double.
Batting 8, the catcher, Sammy.
So stepping in is Sammy Gomez, trying here to plate the tying run from second. He's set. Here it comes. And a ball 1-0.
Hey, curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
Now this is swung on and hit down to Machado at third. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We'll go now to the top of the third. It's the Padres 1 and the Rockies nothing. All set for the start of the inning, and digging in is the outfielder, Brian O'Grady.
Number 24, Brian O'Grady.
First delivery to him. And he had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Woo, that was an ugly swing. If I'm pitching right now, I'm throwing that same pitch again. That was ugly.
Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold, 0-2.
Yeah, Matty, I'm going to need a better approach out of the 8-hole hitter. He's hitting in the bottom of the order for a reason. He's got to be willing to work the count, grind it, get this pitch count up, and get on for the boys in front of him.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch-out, one away.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
Into the box, Yu Darvish. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Bases are empty, one man out. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
And the Padres pitcher behind with a 1-2 count. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
The second baseman, Jake Cronenworth.
And at the plate is Jake Cronenworth. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they'd swing at a butterfly right now if it flew in front of the plate. Lots of swings, lots of misses.
And we'll just leave it there as they make the play to end the inning. Padres down in order, but they're up 1-0. Leading off the inning, it'll be Austin Gomber, and they could use a spark from him here.
Austin Gomber.
From the stretch. Lifted the other way out to left center. Back goes Grisham. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Raimel Tapia. He popped out in his first trip. The pitch. Good curveball there, gets the swing and miss.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2. And the slider gets him swinging, 2 gone. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Josh Fuentes to the plate now, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. One and 1 to the Rockies' first baseman.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Around second, he's on his way to third. And he is into third with a 2-out triple.
Up next for Colorado,
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. As it's grounded sharply to first. Fielded cleanly by Hosmer. And they'll escape danger here after the two-out triple as the inning is over. No damage done after the two-out triple. More ahead from Denver right after this. Eric Hosmer to the plate now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The first baseman, Eric Hosmer.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here it comes, 1-0. Hard on the ground towards short. Story scoops it up. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth. Now one down with the bases empty. And up steps the big bat of Fernando Tatis Jr. First delivery to him. One run, just one hit. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Hey, after those two breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Now the 2-0 home. Swing and a liner. But this will get foul. 2-1. Into the windup and the pitch. Line drive base hit.
The third baseman, number 13, Manny Machado.
And in steps Manny Machado as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Hoping to discourage a steal attempt with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
The 1-0 home. Tatis leads off first with one away. Now a throw over. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A pitch out. The throw. And now he throws on the brakes, but he can't get back to first, and he's nailed for the second out. Big mistake there. Swing and a liner. But a little unlucky there as it's hit right to him in right field for the final out of the inning. Padres go down quietly. They lead it 1-0. With Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian with you as Trevor Story digs into the right side of the batter's box to kick off the inning. First pitch of the AB now, as he'll take a look at ball one. A ball and a strike to Trevor Story.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
2-1 the count. All even now, 2-2. Darvish pauses. Here it comes. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he
Now
really
batting,
seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
So now to the plate, Matt Adams. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Now the 1-1 pitch.
Ball 3.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
3-1. Here it is. Full count still. No runs, 3 hits, no errors in the ball game for the Rockies thus far. Inside, he misses ball 4.
I know one thing, he earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Stepping in once again is Colton Welker. He flew out in his last AB. First pitch of the AB now. On a rope to the second baseman. And the runner gets back. No double play.
Now batting, the second baseman.
Next to hit is Connor Wong. He doubled his last time up.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interesting.
He's under it, and that ends the inning. Rockies strand 1. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Will Myers.
Right fielder, number 5.
The pitch.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
In there, and he's in control 0-2 now.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out. Now at the plate, here is Trent Grisham. Flew out last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. One out, nobody on. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
The 1-1. Hit hard towards center. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting this baseball back.
Nola.
At the plate now, Austin Nola. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. From the belt, kicks and deals. Scorched to third. The throw pulls him off the bag.
I'm not here to make excuses, but it is cold tonight, and it looks a little damp out there, too. The ball might have just slipped out of his hands on that one.
Into the box now, Brian O'Grady, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. Struck out in his first at-bat. The 0-1 delivery. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With two guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Ready with 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
Now the payoff pitch home. Lined into right, a base hit. The throw to the plate. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third, so they're loaded now with only 1 away.
Now
He's been cold. Batting average fell below 230, but that knock might have put him in a positive frame of mind. Hopefully that's the start of something big right now.
At the plate, Yu Darvish, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And all 3 runners on the move here. And he steps off, and they will tag him out in a rundown, and that is Bonehead City right there. Looking to keep this a 1-run game, the pitch. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
Here's a fastball in on the fists, and that'll even things up at 2-2.
Now 2-2. This is the pitch where you want to attack the zone. If you go 3-2, then you put the runners in motion.
2-2. Here it is. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight. Padres leave a pair, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Striding in for the Rockies, Sammy Gomez. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, no doubt about it. You can tell in between innings, the veterans in that dugout going up and down the line, trying to keep this lineup from getting super frustrated. They just have to find a way to piece it together. Maybe pass the baton, get some wheels in motion, maybe get aggressive on the base paths if they can get somebody on.
As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1.
One of the biggest factors on how long you're going to go with a start is how many first pitch strikes you throw. 80% usually means you're going to have a pretty good day, and that's on the menu so far.
Here's Darvish on 0-2. Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder into the bleachers and gone. So that's his first home run in the big leagues, and it's fair to say it's a moment he'll never forget.
Well, there's no doubt about that, Matt. People ask him 50 years from now who he hit it off of and what stadium he was playing in, and he'll remember it all. Heck, he'll probably remember what kind of pitch it was, too. Hopefully he can get the ball back so that can go in his trophy case forever.
Standing in now, Austin Gumber, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. On the first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. Now into the box, Raimel Tapia, 0 for 2 for him to this point. He's set and the pitch, as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. A ball and a strike to Colorado's leadoff batter.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
Hits are now even at 4 apiece. 2-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. The 2-2 doesn't get the zone. Count full now. Josh Fuentes will be next. Down the first baseline. Hosmer has it, and he'll step on first himself for the out. So the bases are empty here with 2 gone. And here's Josh Fuentes to the batter's box. First pitch coming. Here it is. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
No, that's down.
2 out, nobody on. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. And oh dear, that caught him full bore on the mound as it ricochets back toward the plate. Recovery throw is not in time, and that'll go down as a painful single.
The right fielder, number 19, Charlie.
And that'll bring in Charlie Blackmon. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
What a well-executed fastball right there, down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Working for the punch out and the offering.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
The 2-2 is looked at and the count moves full.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Count remains full. Runner aboard at first here with 2 gone in a 1-1 ball game. There's ball 4.
Ball 4.
Well, when you go with a slider there in a full count, you're hoping that the hitter is thinking fastball and swings through it. Didn't work out that way, though. He lays off and gets the free pass.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Grounder down the line at third. Taken in by Machado. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. But a run scores in the inning, and that'll have to be good enough as this solo home run knocks things up. Through 5 innings, all even now at 1-1. The San Diego batting order turns over and set to go Jake Cronenworth. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. First pitch on the way. In there, 0-1.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is a tight one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
0-1 count. Here it comes. And it changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 1-1 home. Lifted the other way to left center. Tapia's in pursuit. He can't get there in time, and now it hops over the wall for a ground rule double.
Well, that will bring a smile to a manager's face every single time. First hitter of the inning just squares it up and bounces it over the fence. Even if it stays in the yard, that's a double either way.
In now, Eric Hosmer. As he'll take one on the inside corner at the knees, it's strike one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Oh and 1, here it comes. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Wow, that's one of the toughest pitches in baseball to hit right. That good straight changeup, El Cambio. There's not much you can do with that. You're going off of that arm speed, and the ball, it just doesn't get there.
And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. as he rips it on the ground to second. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
The third baseman, number 13, Manny Machado.
Here's Manny Machado now, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Now the 1-0.
Wow, the Padres have been scuffling so far. They need to get a big hit, and it's about time somebody comes through right about now.
Swing and a ball hit high in the air, deep down the left field line. This has plenty of carry. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A 3-run homer off the bat of Manny Machado, the 248th of his career, and the Padres have made it a 4-1 game.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
Here comes manager Bud Black out of the dugout heading for the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. Gone after 5 1/3 here, as he never really found his groove in this one. Julian Fernandez, a right-hander standing 6'6", will take over pitching duties here.
Julian Fernandez. The batter, the right fielder.
So here's Will Myers, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, that's back-to-back really good sliders. I wouldn't be surprised if he threw another one right here. Looks like he's got that slide ball in his back pocket right now.
And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Dan, he took that right back at his face right there. Exactly what you're trying to do. Middle cut, though. Are you a little concerned?
Yeah, that's a case of a ball being right down the middle. As a pitcher, you want to work the corners and stay out of that middle part of the zone, and he paid for it right there with a solid base hit.
So now to the plate, Trent Grisham, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. Shot down the line. It's a fair ball. Myers rounds the corner and is headed home. The relay throw, and he is in there with an RBI triple.
That's the difference between average and good hitters. Good hitters almost always take advantage of RBI opportunities when they present themselves. He does it here, and the lead is now 4.
To the plate now, Austin Nola, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 1-0 home. This one's down to third. Dive, but it's off his glove, and the run should score. Throw to first, not in time, as the run is across to score.
The left fielder, the 24, Brian O'Grady.
Into the box now, Brian O'Grady, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Skied into straightaway right. Blackman on the move. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Now to bat, Yu Darvish struck out in his last trip to the plate.
And you can live with punching out with the bases empty, but in his last at-bat with 2 runners in scoring position, you cannot go down not putting the ball in play. Too much on the line, too many ribby opportunities out there to swing and miss in that spot.
Ready with the 1-0. Nola is off at first with 2 away. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
The 2-1 home. Popped up. Fuentes is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. So a very good outburst here as 5 runs come across and allow them to take the lead. The 5, 6, and 7 slots due up in the bottom of inning number 6. It's the Padres 6 and the Rockies 1. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and up next it's the left-handed power threat Matt Adams.
If you look at their win percentage or something like that right now, got to be honest, the odds are obviously stacked against them. But I'm looking for them to show me something right here. Maybe they get back in this game, maybe they don't. But I want to see what kind of at-bats they put together. This is where you have to lock in as a team. Every guy has to go up to the plate and have a good, productive AB to get this team going.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight.
That's his 2nd strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
Stepping in now, Colton Welker.
And he puts it on the ground to second.
And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. Up next, Connor Wong. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
Strike two. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound.
We'll have to press pause as that strike three to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. They trail 6-1. Seventh inning ready to roll, and that'll bring up Jake Cronenworth.
The second baseman, Jake Cronenworth.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Right side, but it's well foul. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there. Fouled off. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Story onto the grass. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
At the plate, Eric Hosmer, as he swings and misses at a first-pitch fastball, 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. 0-1, here's the pitch. Here's a little chopper up the middle. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. He's set. Here it comes. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball. And bye-bye, that one's gone into the bleachers. So a solo shot here to left center field. 46 now for him on the season, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Yeah, and you could see he just made a mistake. He was cruising in the 7th, getting the first 2 outs, but then he offered up one that caught a little bit too much of the plate. This one got up and out of here, ruining what looked like a good appearance out of the bullpen.
Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Ben Bowden is in out of the bullpen now, as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Chris Owings is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
The third baseman, number 13, Manny Machado.
Into the box, Manny Machado, as he lifts it in the air to right field. Blackman is under it, and that ends the inning. But add on one more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. Get up and stretch. Home half of the 7th coming up. It's the Friars 7 and the Rockies 1. Leading off the inning, it'll be Sammy Gomez, and they could use a spark from him here.
Sammy Gomez.
From the stretch. Darvish pauses. Here he comes 0-1. And he misses here. No, called a strike on the inside corner. Wow, it's 0-2 now.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher. Able to pound the zone with all different options.
Ball low as he's able to lay off the slider.
I could understand the first pitch being tough on the umpire to debate whether it was a strike or a ball, but no debating that last one. That thing was way off.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
Jurickson Profar will come on defensively now as he takes over at second.
Now playing second base.
Jorge Mateo is also into the game as he takes over at short. Tucupita Marcano will also enter as he takes over at third base.
Number 16.
Jorge Ona will also come in now as he takes over out in center. Here's Chris Owings now.
Now playing
0-1 the count.
Number 63. Jorge Ona.
From the belt, the pitch. Swings through it for strike number 2.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
Gomez aboard here at first with nobody out. Weak grounder back to the mound. One there, but no real shot at two as he's safe easily at first. So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Raimel Tapia, fourth trip to the plate now, and he's hitless to this point.
Yeah, he and his teammates have really been shut down by some very good pitching in this one. Been fun for a guy like me to watch.
Now the first pitch.
Man, he just missed the zone right there. One of the toughest pitches in the game, that backdoor cutter. As an offensive player, you give up on that pitch. As soon as it comes out of the hand, next thing you know, it's trying to grab the corner.
Darvish delivers the 2-0. Hit out towards second. To second for one. On to first, it's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. Rockies are down quietly. They're down 7-1. And now in the box, Will Myers. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. First pitch on the way. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. To short, hit hard. Story brings it in. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Next to stand in is Jorge Ona, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. He's set, and the pitch. Well behind that fastball, it's a swinging strike. Ona is playing up the middle and center field here, but most often he can be found in right. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8.
I think that's one of the toughest calls for an umpire to make. The check swing appeal. Hitters rarely feel like they went, and I don't think he likes getting rung up there by the first base umpire. But looking at it, it's hard to say for sure that he didn't go around.
Here's the pitch. Austin Nola is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. Here's the pitch. Got him to swing at a pitch below the knees. 1-1. Now the pitch. A ball and 2 strikes.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
And it's fouled away. It's a 2-2 count to the Padres catcher.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Fouled away. The next 3-2. He loses him on ball 4.
Up next for the Padres, the left fielder.
Next, it'll be Brian O'Grady. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. A runner on first with 2 away. Ball 1 as the changeup misses well off the inside. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
And that misses. 2-2. Pause. Now the pitch.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
He's set, and the payoff pitch. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
Now batting, the pitcher, Yu Darvish.
And stepping in, Yu Darvish. Victor Caratini will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Hitting for the Padres, number 17, Victor Caratini.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. He grounds it sharply to third. Owing showing off his range. On to first, and the Padre threat goes by the boards as that ends the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. We're back at Coors Field in just a moment. Austin Adams is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 54, Austin Adams.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And here comes the first baseman, Josh Fuentes. And now pitch on the way.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number one. So his day over now as you get a look at the pitching line for the San Diego starter. And he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
Charlie Blackmon comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. And that misses low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes. And that's taken for a strike on the inside corner. 2-1.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Trevor Story waits on deck. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Can't keep that one fair, and now the count's full. Now a slider, but this misses down and in for ball 4.
Well, he battled to get it to a 3-2 count, but that pitch wasn't even close. Now he's got a man on with 1 out, so he's got to focus on trying to get the ground ball.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Trevor Story. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Oh, that's just out.
The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. Blackmon is on his way home. And a relay to the plate. And not in time as the run scores.
In most parks in the league, that would be a round tripper. I mean, he hits this thing probably more than 400 feet, but he'll have to be content with a triple. Has to feel good about the way he hit it, though.
So now to the plate, Matt Adams, as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
They get the run there, but this late in the game with the lead in hand, you'll definitely trade it out for a run. That doesn't mean a whole lot.
Jonathan Daza will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. The numbers offensively pretty dismal to this point, down in the 170s to start play. 1 home run and 7 driven in. The 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Fouled off. Now another 1-2. Line shot to second, but it's caught and the side is retired. So 2 runs on just 1 hit in the inning, no errors, and no one left. 9th inning coming up. It's the Friars 7 and the Rockies 3. Carlos Estevez enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Carlos Estevez.
At the plate now is Jurickson Profar. Lifetime in this matchup. He's just 1 for 6. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Pops this one up. And this is going to be a foul ball. Profar is a strong defender playing up the middle in the infield. He's got great hands, good range, the big arm, and those skills are not lost on his teammates, his coaches, or his front office for that matter.
Yeah, he has the ability. What I love about this ball player, he's got such a great internal clock. It seems like it's bang bang at first every time, but the guy's out. He's got sure hands and an accurate throwing arm.
And it's fouled away. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2, and if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
Fouled away. The next 1-2 pitch. Now a swinging bunt.
I know the fans love the souvenirs, but the battle between the pitcher and batter right here is what makes the game great.
He'll try again. 1-2. Fastball just inside.
We've got ourselves an awesome battle going on right here. Bottom line, the guy who's going to win this situation is the guy who executes.
The 2-2.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
Pulled toward right center field. Tapia is there, and he has it for the first out.
Now batting.
Digging in next, Eric Hosmer grounded out in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Now Hosmer with a swing and a deep drive to right. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. A solo home run here off the bat of Eric Hosmer. 8th home run on the season for him as they open it up to 8-3.
You could tell his reaction right there. He was praying that ball stayed fair. He caught every stitch of that baseball. I know it was a hanger, but it looked like he was a little bit out front. Gorgeous bat path to keep that ball inside the foul pole.
At the plate now, Jorge Mateo. Yes, he'll take a look at ball one. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Here's the 1-0.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
2-0 count. The pitch is looked at for ball 3. Tucupita Marcano is on deck. 1 out, nobody on. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
The third baseman, number 16, Tucupita.
Next, here is Tucupita Marcano, and you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. Now here's the first offering.
good speed at first and good speed with a guy at the dish. It's going to be tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, got to get rid of it quick.
0-1 count and the pitch. That's a strike to throw down. In time as he just gets the tag down.
Wow, that's a big-time throw right there. And it's a tall task to throw him out stealing it back. But he got rid of it quickly, and it was a good job down there applying the quick tag. They'll have to feel good about that.
Now a flare out toward right center. Wong will put this one away, and the side is retired. But the Padres add one thanks to the solo home run. Last chance coming up for the Rockies. It's the Padres 8 and the Rockies 3. Craig Stammen will come on now to make his 30th appearance of the year so far.
Number 34, Craig Stammen.
All set for the bottom of the ninth. And set to go is the second baseman, Connor Wong.
Connor Wong.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a called strike anyway. Down the third baseline. Fielded cleanly. And a good throw gets him one gone. In now for Colorado, Sammy Gomez. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. First offering. Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike one. The 0-1 on its way. Behind 0-2 now. Bases are empty, one man out. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball one. Here comes the 1-2. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking.
Anytime you get rookies just breaking into the big leagues, you have to expect a certain amount of this. There aren't any easy at-bats at this level, and you really have to learn how to slow the game down in your head because everything feels like it's so much faster up here.
In now, Chris Owings, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball one. Lifetime versus Craig Stammen. He's just 1 for 6. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Hey, guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put good wood on it.
Tapia.
Into the box now, Raimel Tapia. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball one. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. From the belt, kicks and deals. Owings at second with 2 down. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Left side, but well foul.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. Last strike now for Colorado. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. And he'll make the catch to end it, and the Padres have taken the first 2 games of this series on the road as this one is over. 8-3 tonight. The Padres rode an important sixth-inning to victory in this one. Yu Darvish earns a league-best 17th victory. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious San Diego Padres, 8 runs on 12 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Rockies, 3 runs on 8 hits, 1 error. They left 8 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 33 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.